Well, it's even colder today. It's minus 15 degrees centigrade at the moment. And to show you just how cold it is, that fountain there was frozen as the water fell. And I'm standing at the moment in the middle of a frozen lake. And this is going to be the setting for our next event, which should be one of the fastest ever by strongmen standards. It's the sleigh push. The course is 80 meters long. Each sleigh has 2 passengers and ballast to make up a total of 400 kilos. In Heat 1, the lineup is nearest the camera Ochieng, then Gustavsson, Kuster and Wolders.
Ready? Yngve!
There are 2 heats, so it's the winners and the 2 fastest losers who qualify for the final. And it's Kuster on the left and Wolders who are setting the pace. And Wolders is really going. He's pulling ahead. And he finishes first with Kuster second, Gustavsson third, and Pius Ochieng coming in way behind him fourth. Well, Wolders training for this event really paying dividends. His ever-present coach there, putting his jacket back on. 2 of the sledge passengers are keeping warm by dancing their way back to the start. And some of the younger spectators making friends there with a familiar local character. Heat 2, and the lineup is Sigmarsson, nearest the camera, Poulin from Canada, Waddington from America, and on the far side, Geoff Capes. And this is Geoff's eye view of the course.
Ready? Go, yeah!
And Poulin's made a very slow start there. Capes is just leading on the right from Waddington. But Jón Páll is catching them first. Capes is winning. Who'll be second? And I think Jón Páll just pipped Dave Waddington. And as we see it again, watch out for Sigmarsson as he literally throws the sledge at the finishing line and he beats Waddington by a reindeer's whisker. Confirmation on the board then, so remember it's the 2 heat winners and the 2 fastest losers overall who qualify for the final, so that means that Wolders, Capes, Sigmarsson and Waddington will be there. And Geoff Capes desperately needs a win to lift his morale. So this is how they're lining up for the final. Nearest the camera Wolders, then Capes, Sigmarsson and Waddington.
Ready?
And already Capes and Sigmarsson pulling ahead. Geoff slightly in front there, but it's very, very close. And there's a triumph for Geoff Capes, the heaviest man in the contest and also the fastest. Sigmarsson second, Wolders third, and Waddington fourth. Well, this has been a spectacular new event in this contest to find the world's strongest man. And there's Dave Waddington getting treatment from the doctor. He must be due to gulping in this bitterly cold air so quickly into his lungs. Geoff Capes also having difficulty in breathing after the demanding race, but for the first time here in Sweden, he's won something. An amazing time of 16.9 seconds gives Capes 8 points. Sigmarsson comes second again, and there's consolation for the last 4 because they only had to run once. Geoff's the winner, but he's having to pay the price.
That's how you're going to die.
Yeah. Can you describe how you feel?
Pain. Total commitment. A lot of pain.
All round your body?
I think it's the breathing. It's so cold. You can't take in the correct amount of air without burning your chest. So cold.
But in spite of the conditions, that win will have cheered Geoff up considerably. And it's also put him back into contention again. He's only 1 point behind Wolders. But with 3 events left and 38 points scored so far, it's the man from Iceland still in a commanding lead. And now we come to the final event of this World Championship, and for the first time we've got man-to-man combat between 8 of the greatest strongmen on Earth. And they're using this strange piece of apparatus for the test. It's a test that many of us lesser men may have tried from time to time in our lives, but not to this level. So stand by for some real excitement with the arm wrestling. And although he hasn't done well in the competition, the former Canadian arm wrestling champion Daniel Poulin must be highly fancied in this event as Kuster and Gustavsson take up their positions.
Take the straight. Go!
Well, a quite amazing performance from both men there. That bout took just over a minute. I should think that Rudy's throat is as sore as his arm. And now we move on to the first semi-final. Daniel Poulin versus Wolders. The 32-year-old French-Canadian from Saint-Simon, Quebec, is an arm wrestling champion, so Wolders is really up against a lot of experience. Now they must keep their elbows in those cups. Wolders' coach there desperately shouting encouragement. And the ref warns Ab about keeping his wrist in the correct position.
Sorry, you're disqualified for failing to get your wrist back within the 5 seconds.
And the ref stops it. There are very strict rules in this event. So Daniel Poulin is the winner and goes through to the final. And so to the second semi-final, the showdown between Geoff Capes, the reigning title holder, and the heir apparent Jón Páll Sigmarsson. A man-to-man battle of the giants.
That one over. That's it.
Is the elbow on the top over there?
Just a show.
Over there.
Hang on, let's sort the top out. You're very close to the edge.
And the ref there double-checking their positions.
Are you pushing the fingers, right?
I must see one. I must see one.
Geoff not happy with the way the referee was adjusting the grip there, but these are tense moments for the Englishman. The rules are very strict.
That's better. Wait for the go. Yep. Both of you. Right. Take the strain. Go!
It seems good for Geoff. But just look at that power, and Geoff's hurt.
The King